here with Toronto rock band Breached at Cherry Cola's. Thanks so much for doing this interview.
Thanks for having us.
It's really exciting meeting you guys. Now, I read on your website that Breached was born in 2010 in an undisclosed hospital delivery room. Something tells me there's more to that story.
I don't remember much because, I mean, coming out of the womb, you don't. But, you know, we just thought it was a funny little thing to have, and instead of, you know, 4 guys meeting in a basement, right?
Yeah. So you actually didn't meet at a hospital?
No.
Okay. Because I read that and I was like, oh, maybe you all have like family members or something that were born on the same day.
That'd be amazing. Yeah.
So, okay, so how did it become where the 4 of you met and then you became this great popular rock band?
Well, I play guitar, and I was in a band previously with our bass player Ryan, and we were looking for a new singer because it just wasn't cutting it anymore. And we came across Bobby here, and changed everything, and he was changed my life forever. And yeah, Neil was friends with Bob. Yeah, played in a previous band.
Yep, they were Dear Jane I. Yeah, Dear Jane I. Yeah, they were like a post-hardcore Silverstein kind of thing. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah. But how we met really was Kijiji. He was selling a guitar, and I wanted a guitar. Not so much that I could play it, just so I could have it.
Just have a guitar, okay.
And so I ended up buying his guitar, and we started talking about bands and music, and that's really how that whole conversation
One
came
thing
up.
led to another.
Yeah.
So where did the name Breached come from, though? Like, why name your band Breached?
It was just a good name. I don't know. Really, that's all I got.
Yeah, I mean, come up with one of those stories where we wanted to breach the music industry, honestly, you know? But it's one of those, like every band, you've got this list of names, and
well, it stands out
for us, right?
It stands out too, so that's always good.
We knew we wanted one word.
Yeah.
So.
And you did it. What would you say is your band's objective?
You know, really, we just want to be playing shows and writing good tunes. Like, you know, we've put out 3 EPs now, and we're still kind of evolving and changing our sound a bit here and there. And it's getting heavier, it seems.
Much heavier.
Yeah. But we still keep like our nice choruses and
What's your writing process like? Because I always wonder when there's a band that consists of more than one member, how does the workload get divided?
I think for us, like generally most of the time one of us will have either like I'll have a guitar riff or I'll write a section through and I'll bring it to the band and then we kind of tear it apart. Or Bob will have a vocal hook or melody and he'll send it to me and we'll work from there. But I think less so kind of like a jam band where everyone just shows up and starts making noise. Yeah. I think we kind of bring something already kind of made into the band.
A little more structured?
Yeah.
Instead of just like staring at each other, we're like, come on,
think.
make it work.
Too much pressure that way. No. Now, do you guys incorporate any influences, whether it be in your lyrics or in your music?
When it comes to writing melodies and that, I try to keep it like unique without any too much influence.
Right.
Yeah.
Are there any certain themes or emotions you try to evoke from the listener?
That for me comes from his guitar usually, unless I've had the idea, which usually comes from a night of sleep, and I woke up and it just came to me.
For me, I just try to evolve my style as much as I can. So about every 3 months, I completely change what I'm listening to. So I'll go from listening from like Latin music to R&B and I'll just only listen to that style, only play that style, and see what comes out instead of kind of getting stuck in a rut.
Yeah, that makes for some really interesting jams.
I bet.
He's like,
I bet,
I'm on this R&B fix. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see where it takes us,
Yeah.
right? Now, you guys have been together for 8 years now. So
8 years.
8
We were
years.
just like talking about that. 8 years.
8 years,
Man.
almost a decade. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Is there one particular song by Breached that you all can agree is the best?
The best.
The best, yes.
It's tricky. I mean, there's, I think the one that did the most for us would be Left Behind, which got us a lot of play on
radio
satellite
play,
radio.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, got used for CFL highlight reels.
Yeah.
What was it junior hockey
juniors,
championships?
Yeah. CSN, yeah. So I mean, as far as like radio play and that goes, but I think it's probably safe to say Happy is like,
Yeah.
you know, I think it would be our favorite to be playing. I don't think we've ever played a set where we didn't play it, so you know that says something, I guess.
Are there any specific rituals or superstitions you guys have before going on stage?
Well, he's Portuguese, so I'll let him take care of the superstitions.
Wow.
So Portuguese people are the only ones who have superstitions, you're saying?
Just mostly.
Okay.
Definitely mostly. Yeah. I don't know. I've got a lot of weird stuff. Like I've been, I've been playing since I was like 6 and performing, and like I generally don't eat 5 hours before I play. Just a ton of stuff for, I guess, more ritual, so I feel comfortable going on stage. You know, playing a lot of shows, you need some kind of familiarity so you don't feel like out of place or uncomfortable. So I just try to do the same thing every show.
And finally, what's on the agenda for Breached in 2018?
We're really just focused on writing. We've got a bunch of new material we've been working on, and I think we really want to get into the studio and lay that down in some form or another.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
New music
we're
will be
overdue.
coming out.
We're overdue, that's for sure.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I can't wait. And how can fans stay connected with you for the latest updates, news, shows?
Facebook, of course, Breach Music. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all Breach Music.
Yep.
So
Everything's
kept
the
it
same.
easy for you guys.
Yeah. It's all the same.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It was great chatting with both of you.
Pleasure.
Have fun tonight, and you know, hope to see you guys soon.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Cherry Colas for hosting this interview.
Oh hey, have you hit the subscribe button yet? Because I'd hate for you to miss more videos like this one.